everyone, my name is Đinh and Nhiên from class 4.1. As you can see, Wellspring Voice is a competition that happens every year in the Wellspring International Bilingual School. This attracts many teachers and students in school, and that includes me. It's a pleasure for me to be a part of Wellspring Voice. Today, I'm going to read a story called Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, written by Rebecca Gyllenhaal and John Hooch. Hope you will enjoy. Let's begin. 'Twas free night before Christmas, and the McAllister family was getting ready for the vacation to Florida. Everyone was busy packing. Everyone except for Kevin, who didn't want to go. Why do we have to go to Florida for Christmas? Kevin asked. They have palm trees instead of Christmas tree there. I wish I could go on my own vacation, alone, Kevin shouted. I'd have the best time of my life, but nobody listened. They went to the airport the next day. It was crowded and noisy. Kevin needed to blow his nose, so he borrowed his dad's bag and stopped to look for a tissue. His family rushed ahead. Wait up, Kevin yelled and ran after them. He thought he could see his dad's coat in the crowd. He finally caught up to his dad and boarded in the plane at the very last minute. The plane finally landed. Kevin looks out of the window. He saw very tall buildings and lots of snow. It doesn't look like Florida at all. When Kevin got off the plane, his family was nowhere to be seen. Where am I? Kevin asked. A girl answered. You're at New York City. Yikes, I did it again, Kevin said. At first, Kevin was scared, but then he realized this was his chance to do whatever he wanted on a vacation. He discovered that New York City is a magical place to celebrate Christmas. He rolled around in a yellow cab. He saw the Statue of Liberty. He went on to the top of the tallest building. Then he walked through the Central Park. There was a wallet in his dad's bag, so Kevin checked into the fanciest hotel in the city. There was no one to tell him what to do, so Kevin watched lots of TV and ate lots of food in the service. The next day was Christmas Eve. Kevin took a limousine to the biggest store in New York. He met the store's owner, Mr. Dukin, who told Kevin that all the money in the store earned on Christmas Eve would be donated to the children's hospital. Kevin gave him his whole allowance. He thought the kids in the hospital needed more than he did. Thanks to Kevin, Mr. Dukin gave him a pair of special ornaments. Turtle dove was a symbol of friendship. One dove you should keep, and the other you should give it to a true friend, Mr. Dukin said. Kevin left the store and looked at his map for direction. He wanted to visit the biggest Christmas tree in the city. Then someone tapped him on the shoulder. Kevin turned around and screamed. It was Harry and Marv, the burglars who tried to rob his house last Christmas Eve when he was home alone. Tonight we're going to rob that toy store, said Marv. Harry said, and this time we're not going to let you to stop us. Kevin was scared. Kevin ran away as fast as he could. He ran all the way across the Central Park. He ran so fast that he tripped and his foot got caught between two rocks. A woman approached. She was covered in birds. Kevin was scared at first, but then she pulled his foot free out of the rocks. The bird lady told Kevin she lived in a park, that the pigeons were only her friends. It was spending Christmas without her family, just Kevin. Kevin thanked her for helping him and promised that he would come back and visit her. But at first, Kevin had to stop the burglars from robbing the toy store. At an abandoned house nearby, he made a plan. The plan is called Operation Ho Ho Ho. It was include flat cans, flour to trip wire, grease, tools, glue, and it was made by Kevin. Kevin poured the glue on the floor and then tied cans to the rope and lined up the bags of flour. He stretched a trip wire across the basement and scattered tools in the hallway and painted the stairs with grease. Kevin went back to the toy store. Harry and Marv were already there, stuffing money into a bag. "Hey, follow me! I'm calling the cops!" The burglars chased Kevin to the bonded house. Then they stumbled into all of Kevin's traps, but Kevin dodged it. Yetch! Yo! Whoa! Wah! Marv and Harry tripped into the tools in the hallway and slipped down to the stairs that were painted with grease. But Kevin snuck away. The burglars spotted him. They chased him and dragged him back to the Central Park. Suddenly, the bird lady appeared and threw bug seeds all over to Harry and Marv, who were covered in goo. "Run away, Kevin," she said. The pigeons swarmed Harry and Marv and pecked them until the police arrived. Wee-yaw, wee-yaw. It was almost midnight, which meant it was almost Christmas. Kevin went to look at the biggest Christmas tree in New York City. He missed his family. It turned out that going on vacation alone wasn't much fun at all. Then he heard a familiar voice. "Kevin?" Kevin turned around. It was his mom. She knew Kevin exactly, better than anyone, so she remembered how much he loved Christmas trees. She knew exactly where to find him. Kevin's whole family was waiting back at the hotel. "I miss you so much," Kevin said. On Christmas morning, there was a giant pile of presents sat under the tree. They were all from Mr. Dukin, who left a note thanking Kevin for saving his toy store, and Kevin thanked him back too. But as his brother and sister opened their gift, Kevin quietly slipped away. There was someone he wanted to see. Kevin hadn't forgotten the bird lady who helped him so much. He gave her the other turtle dove ornament, which means they would be friends forever. The bird lady said, "Merry Christmas, Kevin." "Merry Christmas," Kevin answered. It was peaceful until his dad yelled so loudly that Kevin could hear him from the park. "Kevin, you spent $967 on the room service?" Kevin's trip to New York is very interesting and it's full of entertainment, right? I hope everyone will like the story.